coming up and like squeezing this and playing with it. It is irresistible. This is Sands Alive. It's a molding and sculpting reusable sand set. Already, I kind of almost feels like bread dough. Like I just want to get in there and play with it.
It's like dough, cotton candy, but it's 1.5 pounds of what we're calling sand, but it's made up of mineral water and seashells that you can mold and you can play with. It's all contained in this container right here, or you can take it out of the container. But what you can do is you can play just like your kids have done at the beach, or just like they love to do. They love to be tactile. They love to touch and create and mold. But sometimes you're like, okay, it's going to get dry if I don't put it away. It's going to get messy.
Oh, right. We've all had that.
Sands Alive cleans up so well, so they can play with it, and then it'll clean up really well, which I'll show you. But you can mold it into the molds that come with it, and you have your choice of sea creatures, which is a mermaid or a seahorse, and then some crabs and some fish.
Let's show that. So as you can see, I'm already playing with it. Let me do my job and show you what you're going to get. So really, it will be your choice of the two. Let us know if you want the dinosaurs, which I believe is over here. Oh, that's the sea creatures. So that is Sea Life, and that comes with the 4 molds. There's rollers. There's even like a
3D
little play
glasses.
set. Yeah, very fun. And then there's the dinosaur called Dino Kingdom. So I've seen products that are, I guess, have a similar goal in terms of what you're going to do with them. This seems like it cleans up easier, though.
So this cleans up really easy. I'm going to show you something right now, but the best part about it is you can mold and create. So I just created this ball that they can play with because there's no oxygen in it now. But as soon as I put my finger in and let some oxygen go in, it turns back into a moldable, playable substance that the kids can then create again and again and again, which is really wonderful because that's what they want to do. And sometimes, you know, that other stuff gets really hard and then it's ruined and you have to throw it away. That's really good. Look, you've got the rollers.
Apparently, I can roll.
You can roll out dough.
Actually, it looks really pretty when it's done.
So this is a ball, and so I'm going to just drop it on the carpet right now because as a parent, you and I both know.
Playing's fun, but this is what we really want to know.
Drops onto the carpet. I can pick it up. There's nothing from the carpet on the Sands Alive, and now I can keep playing. If a little bit did get on the carpet like that, all you're going to do is pick it up again. So, Mom, it's really easy to clean up if it does get messy, but it all is contained, and so it's really simple. But my kids were making Sands Alive cupcakes the other day because I was making cupcakes and they had the cupcake sheets out. So kids love to be creative and they love to play, and that's what I love about this. And the more you touch it, adults even want to like just play with it because it feels so cool.
So it's not going to dry out.
It's not going to dry out. Actually, with Sands Alive, the longer it's in the air, the better it gets. The more pliable it gets, the fluffier, more cotton candy-like it gets.
That's
awesome.
Right? So
you're not
how many times have we gone to like open a can of dough and it's all dry, or clay that takes so long to work to get soft?
No, not at all. Not with this. So you can create, and they can make. You can see over here we made a little Olaf. Like how cute! Where is he? I just lost his nose. But there's a little Olaf that we put together. But if you want to clean it up, all you're going to do is take off his buttons, take off his nose, and put him away. Just like that. That's cleanup. So it's simple.
I also noticed that, like, it's, if you do want to, look, you can just, you know, you can tell we're moms because we're most concerned about telling you about the cleanup. We should, you know,
kids love
the
to play
kids
with
will
this.
absolutely love it. You can see for yourself. This is something obviously kids like, but as a mom, I love my kids to be creative. I want them to feel like they're building things and having fun, but I don't want a ton of mess all over the rugs, and I don't want to be finding this on the floor 10 days later. Like, I like the fact that it's easier cleanup.
It is. It's easier cleanup, and they're going to have so much fun with it, and you don't have to worry about replacing it all the time because, like I said, the longer it's in the air, the more pliable it's going to get. So the more you play with it, the lighter it gets, the fluffier it gets. It will never dry up if they let it sit
that's
for
the play set
a
there.
month.
Yeah.
And it comes with so many accessories, but you can even include your own. So if your son has little dinosaurs or race cars around, he can play with those in the Sands Alive.
Cookie cutters right now, right? I mean, this is
Cookie
time of year
cutters
we
are
all start
great.
pulling out our cookie cutters.
Like I was saying, my kids were making it with, they were making Sands Alive cupcakes the other day, and I didn't mind because I know what it doesn't, you know, can come up with a vacuum, it can come up super easy, but it's really not going to get into my carpets, it's not going to get in anywhere, and it just picks itself up.
You know, can we get a close-up of this? It is really so different. I want you to see in my hands, it almost looks like foam. It's not foam, but can you see, like, if you come in really close, you can see where it kind of aerates itself, and then just squeeze it together. But it has the coolest texture.
I know, it's like very tactile. And look
There's
at your
the mom
hands.
in me. I'm already cleaning it up.
And that's so simple. And again, it comes contained. So it's 1.5 pounds of the Sands Alive. But we've been playing with it for a while. And show your hands. Like it's mineral oil and seashells. So there's nothing left on their hands. There's no residue. So if they touch your furniture when they're done playing, you don't need to worry about it.
Oh, that's great.
Right? So all the things, right? We think about all these things because this is important. But we also want our kids to be creative. creative. We want them to play, and there's nothing a child likes more than a sandbox, playing in the sand, using their sand toys. But they can create volcanoes. They can create, snowmen if they want to. There's so much you can do to it.
And sometimes, like when we have our adorable little children models out here, we'll say to them, okay, start playing now. Notice we don't really have to cue them to start playing, and they might be a little bummed when this presentation is over. They have not looked up since they walked out onto this set. They are loving the Sands Alive, the molding and sculpting reusable sand set, just $21.